So how do you feel about like destiny and fate? Right. What are your takes on that?
Man, it's just look, man.
Whatever happens, happens.
I came to Elizabeth, and my life changed.
Yeah.
That's why when anybody hears me talking about Elizabeth, I'm a diehard Elizabeth fan, and I know the average person talks about Elizabeth like that's just we're gonna deal with it now so we can move on. Yeah. And that's not how I see it. I look at it. I think you create your own destiny. You could build your own destiny, because a lot of people's on hope. Oh, I hope I do this and I hope I do that. Simple question. I got somebody told me the other day, oh, I wish I win the lotto. Did you play it? No. How the fuck you gonna win it? Everybody wants something, but nobody wants to put in what it takes to have it.
Yeah.
So to me, I believe I created my own destiny. I had a vision, and I went for it. And when I went for it, I made sure that everything that I wanted out of it was exactly how I have it planned. And yeah, my plan modified throughout the years. Yeah. But the goal was always the same. My goal was always to grow as a company. My goal was to build my clubs to become bigger. I'm building a massive venue now, which is Barcode, which is gonna be a place for 7,000 legal capacity. With a rooftop and the whole thing. Nobody really knows the main project, how it's coming, or when it's gonna be completed, but it's gonna be a monster. And I believe that once Barcode is completed, and it gets to that level, I think that's when the scope of Elizabeth is gonna change, because now we're gonna be known. Like for example, Newark was never known for anything. Now you got the Prudential Center, and it became an attraction for so many different things, right?
Yeah.
And it's bringing in investors, it's bringing in new buildings, it's bringing up all this new shit. That's kind of, I want to become the spark to Elizabeth. I already started the spark, because there's a lot of changes. If you look at Elizabeth, what it is today, if you've been around for so many years on Elizabeth, you've seen the changes.
Oh hell yeah.
If you guys were around, I'm sure you were very young, but My Fair Lady, you ever heard of My Fair Lady?
Nah, not too sure.
Okay, so that's how young you are. Mm-hmm. So My Fair Lady used to be, you know what Chupitos is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that corner used to be a go-go bar.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. So
damn. Okay.
now
92.
I'm giving you history
That's my age
lessons.
right there.
I'm giving you histories of your own city.
History
Please,
G
I'm from
right
Elizabeth,
here.
by the way, for the viewers that were not aware. So this is why we're relating to this conversation.
So Elizabeth used to have a place called My Fair Lady, where Chupitos is, and that place, it was a really bad dive bar, go-go bar. It was very ratchet. So obviously, with that comes the drugs, comes the addicts and all that shit. And Morris Avenue was really an area that after 7 p.m. you couldn't find one open restaurant past 7 p.m. Not one.
God damn.
It was so bad in that area.
Or anytime.
Nah, usually
No.
when it gets dark, everything
There was no
closes.
cantera, there was no risas, there was none of that.
Yeah.
There was nothing. You telling me that there was after hours had to go home to eat?
Dude,
much.
at 7 p.m., the only thing that was open in Elizabeth past 7 p.m. was Tropicana Diner, which it was 24 hours at that time.
That shit was still there back then?
Tropicana's been around for a minute.
How long?
I've been here 27 years, and it's been around easily 30, 40.
Dang, that's a staple right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, going back to Morris Avenue, when the go-go bar shut down, they tried to put it. They left the same go-go bar, but they put a restaurant. Used to go have family dinners, and there was a stage where the girls used to dance with the poles up.
Get the fuck out of
Let me tell you let me tell you, when Elizabeth used to be ratchet, I'm telling
ratchet?
you, Elizabeth was fucking ratchet.
Can we find pictures of that?
I think I might have a few laying around from that go-go bar.
That you took?
No, actually, no. When I took over the place, there was a bunch of Polaroids.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
hilarious.
shit.
Massive
Were they sticky?
Polaroids.
Were they sticky Polaroids?
Polaroids are mad
Sticky
STDs
Polaroids.
all over.
Germ Central over there.
You gotta be careful with. Like that shit would probably have monkeypox.
That's where it came from. Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Shit.
From back then.
Nah. You can't do that shit.
So what happened is when I took over that place, I opened up a place called Cafe with a K, and I lasted there, I believe it was 12 years, and then shut it down and reopened it as Chupitos. So, but going back to the history of Elizabeth, Elizabeth was only known for little bars.
Yeah.
It was never known for nothing big, nothing exotic. It was all like, how can I explain it? Because I don't want to say it in a way that's gonna make a bar look like they ain't shit. No, I don't even want to say anything. But it was your regular corner bar, you know, your typical $100 light that's doing this, no programming, no nothing, and you're buying a bottle for $50-$60. So obviously the pricing was inviting the wrong clientele. Because people say, yo, sometimes, you know, I'm gonna charge cheap so I could get customers. Yeah, but you also might invite the wrong customer.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on. So Elizabeth had a lot of that. So when I came in, I opened up Palo Rumberos. That lasted 5 years. Then I opened up Coco Bongo, which lasted 16 years. And then when Coco Bongo came around, then that's when Club Olé came around.
Olé, yeah.
Before it was Excel, or before it was Envy, it was Club Olé.
Envy, yeah.
And then that's it. And then we came in head to head with our venues, and then that's when other places started opening up, and they started opening up to the new standards. And that's why if you go to Elizabeth and you go to any other place, you're immediately gonna notice the difference. Like, yo, like maybe you might not see it because you're from Elizabeth, but if you're not from Elizabeth and you come to Elizabeth and you party at, like, say, like a lobby or a Barcode, like you're like, yo, this is some Vegas shit.
No, yeah, definitely.
Because
it's just like how people view from the outside how they view New York City. But us that we're like right here, we kind of see it just like a dirty, like it looks like all dirty.
And people,
exactly,
like full of rats and shit. I got
exactly.
Yeah.
So you know that's the truth about how it is. You know, it's.
No, but there's definitely big changes from back then to now. At least from when I was around.
Well, listen,
so like,
it's Elizabeth has changed completely. Even the amount of people that have moved into Elizabeth, the improvements that the city has. You know, all this investment that's going on, it's positive for us. You know, I would just like to see more of our people being the ones investing behind it. I hate seeing people coming in from the outside and investing in our city, but at the same time, it's like, why isn't our people doing it?
yeah.
Why is other people doing it? They're living in their beautiful mansions. They're coming to our city, make the money off of our people, and then they take the money out. Nah, I think we should build within our city. Yeah. Our own people should be able to invest. But you know what the problem with our people? That they're more busy trying to buy, you know, the hot Yeezys or the fucking $1,000 sneakers and the $1,000 shirt, and they're fucking broke. How they ever? They don't even know what to have a fucking credit score.
Yeah, that is fucking true.
That is fucking crazy.
Let's be serious. Like,
without that.
You know why our people don't grow? Because the people that make products, they make our people believe that you need to have this, because if you don't have it, you're not cool.
Yeah.
Like a social value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. I don't have nothing to prove to anybody, bro. This American Eagle right here. Yeah, this shirt and the sneakers. Yeah, whatever. But
oh, what's that shirt over there? What's that shirt?
I mean, I know I got Off-White,
but
you know.
no. But it was a gift. It was a gift. It was a gift. I didn't buy it. It was a gift.
Yeah, the comments gonna look at Eddy G over there with an off-white shirt saying you got
Off-White.
But I still have American Eagle shorts.
There you
But,
go. Sign.
Yo,
All right,
show
so
the
shut
tag. Show the
fuck
tag.
up.
Nah,
Fucking
Motherfuckers
good.
are ripped.
nah,
But listen, I believe everybody should prize themselves when you have reached certain goals in your life. I think the problem is that people prize themselves before they reach the goals, and that's why they never get to the goals. You got to prize yourself when you cross the finish line. You don't prize yourself before winning, right?
Yeah.
You don't get a fucking trophy for being in 10th place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
get a
true.
trophy when you're in first place.
Like a participation trophy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you get you buy yourself your gift when you got your shit together. Not because I just made an extra bonus at my job, I'm gonna go fucking spend $2,000 on clothes. Nah, that could be if you got credit, that could be the down payment, part of the down payment for your house. But what does the hood usually does? They go and they spend all their money on fucking cars, and they still live with mom. They got a fucking Mercedes outside, and they got a fucking room that, you know, the mom is paying the rent for. Come on,
Yeah.
people
That
don't
is
have
facts.
they don't have the priorities straight, and then they call people like us lucky. No, I just didn't play Nintendo when I was a kid. I didn't have a fucking, you know.
Your priorities were else. They were not
Dude,
fucking.
my priorities
that.
I was a DJ. At 13 years old, I sold empanadas, bought my first equipment. After that, I just kept I ran with it. And at 18, I opened my first club.
Now, was
That
this
was not luck.
something-
That was work.
Was this something that was like instilled in your mind, or like that's something you just realized at a young age?
Listen, bro. When you're 14, 15 years old and you're renting banquet halls and you're fucking making $1,500, $2,000 at that age,
Shit.
and you're the teacher and you're telling me that I'm not gonna be nothing, but I'm making in one fucking weekend what you making two.
Yeah.
How you gonna teach me that?
I'm over here
Get the
discovering
fuck.
how to whack off and shit. You're over here making racks on. But you get what I'm saying? Like, what was there like a moment at like a young age where you were just like, yo, I gotta get my money, I gotta like. get
No,
my shit
I
straight?
just grew up around a lot of fucked up shit. Like I'm not a privileged child.
Yeah.
I wanted Nikes, I got Sykes.
Hmm.
You know,
Damn.
you know that's just the way it was. I wanted Levi's, and I had to go to a fucking ABC store and buy a $5 jeans or $10 jeans. And that's it.
ABCs,
I
they
didn't have
still
the money
open?
for that. Huh?
I don't think they're open anymore, right? ABCs?
I think they still one in Linden, but I used to go to the one in Queens, in Woodside.
You ever been to them shits?
This one in Linden?
Yo, man, you can find anything in them ones, bro.
It's like shopping at BJ's.
Yo, facts, bro.
Damn. Okay.
It's like shopping at the Family Dollar.
Okay. Shit.
It was.
Yeah.
I remember having pants, jeans that didn't have buttons. It was like Velcro.
Yo, that's
Yo.
crazy.
If you gain weight, you lost weight, no problem.
You just-
Tying up or losing it up.
Just that motherfucker. Facts.
One size fits all.
Damn, bro, I gotta find out this ABCs and shit. Like, what?
Hey, man, you find that's like what back then, probably like a Foreman. What is
Like
it?
a-
Foreman Hills.
Foreman Mills, yeah.
Foreman Mills. Mills.
Man, they're still around in
Foreman
Elizabeth. I don't know.
Anywhere that you find a city that has low income, you're always gonna find those kind of stores.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, because you don't go somewhere else in Jersey and like see that. Like you don't go to like a Cranford, something like that. See a Foreman Mills.
No. You're gonna always find that in the hood.
So I got a question, right? Since you're like in the entrepreneurial world and stuff like that, right? There's like a question that goes around. I don't know if you've heard of it. Like, would you take 5